Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be converting the M4A1 carbine assault rifle into a submachine gun here in Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare video here on the channel, and of course for today's video, we're back tampering with the M4A1 carbine because if you guys didn't already know, last week at the time of making this video, I converted the M4A1 assault rifle into a sniper rifle in the game, and of course for today's video, I'm going to be doing something very similar where I'm going to be converting the M4 assault rifle into a submachine gun. So of course, with all that said, let's talk a little bit about the class setup. Now, doing a brief rundown, for my primary weapon, I will be using the standard variation of the M4A1, as well as for my secondary, I will be using the RPG-7. For my perk setup, I will be using Scavenger Ghost as well as Battle Hardened. Then for my lethal, I will be using C4, as well as my tactical is going to be Stim Shot. So now let's talk a little bit about the attachments that I will be running. For my first one, I will be using the 11.5-inch commando barrel, which is going to be increasing the aim down sight speed as well as the movement speed. For my second attachment, I will be using no stock. However, a little bit later in this video, I plan on checking out the CQS stock. For my third one, I will be using the rubberized grip tape. Then for the main attachment that I will be using, and that's the 9mm 32 round magazine, which is going to be switching the M4 from using the 5.56mm round to the 9mm rounds that you guys see in some other submachine guns in this game. So if you really want to convert the M4 into a submachine gun, this is the main attachment that you have to use. And of course, moving over to our final attachment, we will be using the Merc foregrip. Also, if you guys are wondering, I will be using the Blue Tiger camo, which in my opinion looks pretty awesome on this particular weapon. Also guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Modern Warfare content. Also, I do want to apologize if I sound a little bit off in today's video, and as right now my nose is a little bit congested, so if I do sound a little bit weird in this video, that's the reason why. So yeah, with all that said, I will see you guys when I join up into my first game. So alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of Domination here on Shoot House. So with all that said, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. And alright, that's going to be our first kill, as well as of course we got a headshot, but now I only have 2 rounds of ammunition. Okay, now that's one thing that I do want to mention, and that is since this weapon is now using 9mm ammunition instead of 5.56. Alright, there we go, took him out. As well as another one. Okay. Not gonna lie, we're doing pretty well over here. It really limits the M4 to those close range engagements, because once you get to those medium range engagements, the damage on the weapon really starts to fall off, so you do have to keep that in mind when you use this weapon. Well, to be a little bit more accurate when you use this variation of the weapon. So, alright, my teammates are doing really well over here. Not gonna lie, the advanced UAV is extremely useful right now, and because of that reason, that's how come this weapon really does excel on Shoot House, which is primarily close range engagements. And alright, that person was AFK right in the back of the map. That's gonna be a headshot. Let's call in this UAV.
Losing C. Securing A. This is fun.
However, overall, this variant is a lot of fun to use. I think it is really cool that in Modern Warfare you can create secret weapon variants, as well as completely change how weapons perform in this game. I mean, a perfect example is this weapon over here. Right now I am technically using the M4A1 carbine, which is an assault rifle. However, because of the gunsmith and the attachments in this game, I essentially converted it into a submachine gun. I personally find that really cool, so if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the gunsmith in this game. And alright, there's one person over here. And never mind, my teammate took him out. And alright, there's a person capturing C. And we took him out. Took me a minute to find him because I wasn't exactly sure where he was. And you know what, let's call this in right over here. Alright, we're doing pretty well over here. That's gonna be a double. That was extremely close, and it looks like they are gonna be over here now. Wait a second. Alright, took him out. And also guys, I quickly want to say, and that is, if you guys are enjoying this video and you would like me to check out other weapon variants in this game, Make sure you comment that down below because I am really interested. Because in Modern Warfare, there are quite a few different weapon variants that you can create, and some of them are really cool. A perfect example of this would be turning the M4A1 into the M16, or turning the AK-47 into the AK-74U or the RPD, or turning this game's version of the AUG into the classic Modern Warfare 2 variant. Those are just a couple of examples, so if you guys would like to see any of those videos, make sure you comment down below. I think there's another person over here. That was extremely close. Alright, that person was on the ground. And alright guys, that's of course going to be the game. And I'm getting 29 kills, which is pretty decent in my opinion, and of course I will definitely take it. So yeah, again, that's of course going to be our first gameplay of the video, and I will see you guys in game number 2. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our second game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of headquarters here on Shoot House. So with all that said, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. Now I do quickly want to mention, and as going from last game to this game, I changed around two things, and that's first of all, instead of using no stock, I will be using the Forged Tac stock that I just unlocked, as well as I also switched out Blue Tiger camo for Red Tiger camo, both of which look really awesome in my opinion, and I wanted a little bit of variety, so that's how come I switched it up. So yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. And that person was sitting in a corner, okay. As was another one. I believe that is the same person I took out just a little bit earlier. It looks like there are a couple more people over there. That was extremely close. Also, if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below which weapon variant is your favorite in this game, because I'm not completely sure on the exact number. However, I believe there's close to a dozen different weapon variants in this game. Alright, took him out. So if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below which one is your favorite, because at least for myself, right now I have to say it's this variant. However, soon enough, I want to try out the AK-74U, because the AK-74U is one of my favorite weapons out of all Call of Duty games. I am really interested in trying it out here in Modern Warfare. So alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our third game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of ground war here on Divorce District. Now that's the thing. Of course, for this particular game, I decided to switch it up a little bit, and I will be playing ground war. Now that's the thing. Alright, that's gonna be a double kill, okay. However, I'm not completely sure how well I am going to be doing, because as I mentioned before, since we are using 9mm ammunition, as well as since my barrel is significantly shorter than the usual one that I would use, it means that it's really gonna limit my range and effectiveness. So yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. Now the main thing that you have to keep in mind when you are using this class setup, and that is, with the 9mm ammunition, it is going to be bumping up the rate of fire of the M4 pretty significantly, and also per magazine you only get 32 bullets, so that was a little bit of a shock, at least to myself, because whenever I use the M4, I always like to use either the 50 round or 60 round magazine, which is almost twice as big as this particular one. And because of said smaller magazine size, it means that you can really only take out 1 to 2 opponents per magazine, and then you'll have to reload. So whenever you are using this variation of the weapon, make sure you keep that in mind. Alright, we absolutely lasered that person. As well as another one. Now we do have to be pretty careful, because it does look like the enemy team is very keen on capturing Saya.
Delta. We're losing control. UAV request recon flyover. Falcon 3-0. Good card. Hostiles at Delta. Go. Come on.
So yeah guys, that's of course where I'm going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.